Hi YouTube, this is Darkon633. We're back with another Super Sentai review. This time we're going to take a look at the Koguma and Oguma Voyagers. And it's actually really nice that technically you get two mecha for the price of one. Although the second mecha is on the small size, this is really just a little companion to go alongside the mecha for the entire theme. It's still nice to actually see the mecha come with its little friend. Now we're going to take a look at the box. The box is in the standard Super Sentai kind of Voyager box. However, it is a little bit bigger than the standard Voyagers. Since I only have the Sasori box here, and the fact that the Tenbin box is a little different, it's just about a third or so bigger than that. So because of that, the shipping was different on this particular mecha, but it wasn't a whole lot of problems on its own. Really, it was just the Ryuteioh Voyager that made it more expensive than it needed to be. But anyways, we have another look at the mecha up here, along with Koguma Sky Blue. Picture of the mecha there. Shows that the Kyutama can work with the Size Blaster as well as Kyurano, and how it forms with the mecha in general. So now we're going to take a look at the Voyager up close. Now, although it's not going to get a whole lot of articulation points, it has a little bit more features, in my opinion, than what we've seen with the Sasori Voyager. Basically, articulation points, these move independently, so that's really nice. However, the back wheels are attached together, and the head is also articulated, so that's really nice. The final point of articulation on its own is that the mouth can open and close. However, because of the actual clip piece, it is a little bit hard to see the mouth in some angles. The little bear inside is also its separate piece, so that's really cool. The head is articulating, but that's it. You're not going to get any more articulation points on this guy, but it does what it needs to do. So that's pretty much it for the Voyager on its own. As mentioned earlier, it does come with a Kyutama, which is compatible with the Size Blaster, which we'll look at in 1 minute. So that's cool that we actually got the Koguma Kyutama. The picture is the mecha version, so that's cool that we actually have that. And with that, we're actually going to move on to how it sounds in the Size Blaster. Now we got the Size Blaster here. We're actually going to activate this. So here we go. The lights are pretty much in the standard blue, so first we're going to do Seiza Change. So that's cool. Now we're going to go into the mecha formation. Oh, sorry, the mecha summoning. So it's got this really cool motorcycle kind of rev sound. Now we're going to go into the docking sound. Which is once again the same, and you can still activate these sounds as normal. So now we're going to finish out with the last two attack sounds. So first, the regular attack. It's a little bit different than some of the other attacks, and now we're going to go into the Galaxy Finisher. So that's nice that it can work with the Size Blaster. And now that we're back, we actually got to look at it at a farther angle, since now we're actually going to combine it with the Ryuteioh Voyager. So here's the Ryuteioh Voyager. We're just going to remove the headpiece once again and transfer it quickly here. So it looks like this. You pretty much get the idea, since there isn't a whole lot of intricate transformation in terms of these mecha. And make sure that these pieces go forward. So we got this going on so far. Next, what we're going to do is take the Oguma Voyager and go ahead and collapse this back piece. Push these forward. And that's pretty much all you're going to get for this mode. You can place it on either side, but since it is promoted in a particular way, we're actually going to make it so that this side will have the limb attached. So there is that. And now what we're going to do next is take the Tenbin Voyager, sorry, not Tenbin, Sasori Voyager, and attach it to the other side as well. We're going to take the Ryuteioh Kyutama attach it back into its chest. And to finish it off, we have the headpiece, once again, reattach back on top. So now we got the mecha formation complete. Now this is actually Ryuteioh's main formation in the show, so that's really cool that you'll be able to go to this form if you got the other 2 limbs. You can also get the multi-pack in order to get all 3 limbs at once, but over time it's definitely not the hardest to actually collect all 3. It's just really the pricing that made it hard to really get a hold of. Articulation-wise, the exact same thing as we've seen earlier in the Ryuteioh review. So that's pretty much it, and you can swap any of the limbs in order to make a different type of formation. So that covers the Koguma and Oguma Voyagers. Now, on their own, they still don't do a whole lot, and that seems to be the same for all the Voyagers except for possibly 10-bit and Abetsky, since there still are articulated standard kind of regular mecha designs. But this is still a really nice release to get a hold of, especially if you like bears and so on, since it does look really nice. And I think Bandai Japan did a fantastic job in another release in this line. I got this with the Ryu Voyager, for those who haven't seen my Ryu Voyager review. And it's definitely a worthwhile pickup, especially if you've been collecting all the Kyutama and the actual mecha up to this point. Anyways, please comment or subscribe and check out Hero Club and Hirotaku. Also check my Twitter under Darkon633, and don't forget to check down the other channels down below. Please check the little bell at the bottom of the screen in order to see my content go up as soon as possible. And back with more Super Sentai reviews. But for now, I'll be seeing you later, YouTube. Bye.